So we ended up, in initial conversations with Cloudsmith, and one of the things that blew us away was just not only the friendliness, but the willingness of folks there to engage us. We're not a customer yet, but we had folks at all levels talking to us and trying to find out what our requirements were. We had a matrix with pros and cons and just a long list of things of requirements that we knew that we had for things that we needed, in terms of packages that are supported, stability, the cloud native solution, how good the online documentation was. Working directly with our security folks and not only saying that, yes, we have this, or no, we don't have this, but saying that we will build this for you in order to make this work for PagerDuty. It was a big deal because frankly, and as I mentioned earlier, one of the big things we were looking for was engagement with our vendor, like a partner, more than just someone that you pay money to and they give you a service. And because with our previous vendor, that was a big struggle. It was things like, well, we're having a problem with your service. And they would say, well, here's the logs. And then I don't want to see your logs. I want you to tell me what the problem is with the service. Whereas with Cloudsmith, and it right away, the engagement was, here's all the things we want to do for you. Here's the things we can build. Out of all the vendors we talked to, the Cloudsmith was the one that seemed to want to work with us the most. And that meant a lot to me and my team. And everything that's happened since then has only confirmed that initial feeling that we had of, this is a partner, these are folks that are going to be working with us. And all the way through the migration, the Cloudsmith folks were fantastic. Cloudsmith allowed us to actually start using the Cloudsmith platform while we were in the contract negotiation process, so we could start migrating on an earlier time frame, even though we didn't necessarily have all the I's dotted and T's crossed. And I thought that was very generous. Not all vendors will do that for you. And even through that, we had a shared Slack channel set up right away so we could answer questions. We had weekly syncs, where we got together during the pre-migration, setting things up during the migration, week over week. There was an ongoing spreadsheet where folks like Dan McKinney and Bart were our contacts at Cloudsmith, were sharing what tickets we had open or what feature requests we had, or whenever we had something that would block us, we would bring it up right away, and the folks there would just immediately just get on it. Even afterwards, a lot of vendors will be like, okay, now you're on the platform, now we're gonna forget about you. No, everything, the partnership has continued on. Myself and my team members really feel that kind of connection with folks over at Cloudsmith, from the folks that we work with at all levels, whether it's executives or just folks that we work with on a day-to-day basis. So, I think that's kind of special. So if you're looking for someone who's not just going to be a vendor, set it and forget it kind of thing, more of just like a long-term partner, invested in you, you're invested in them, you're going to talk together, we're going to figure out how to make each other better going forward, then that would be my high recommendation for why you should go with Cloudsmith.
We're so delighted to have PagerDuty on as a new client. They had a bad experience with another vendor, and they had a rigorous process in order to choose their new artifact management system. We needed to support all the formats that they needed. We had to integrate with their CI/CD tools. We had to have features around software supply chain security. So if you're interested in a new vendor, come to our website, open a chat, start a free trial. We want to hear from you.